Hi guys, it's Chelsea from LulaRoe, Chelsea. I'm going to make my long-awaited supplies video today. I know I've been promising you guys for a couple weeks, but it's been crazy. And I got my call today. And yes, it is exciting and as terrifying as it seems. I thought I was going to have a heart attack when I got the call today, and only took about 5 minutes as long as you have all your paperwork done and your credit cards and everything put on build beforehand. It's about a 5-minute process and it's super simple. I also had the opportunity to buy a ticket to convention, which I'm just working out the numbers, and I'm going to see if that's going to be something can do this year. It's only 2 weeks away, so that's a little crazy, especially getting your inventory, doing a launch, then going to convention and working a full-time job, but we'll see. Anyways, so I'm gonna first go through what all I bought, not necessarily what you need. When I first started watching videos and things while I was in the queue, I was like, well, I'm gonna go really conservative at first and then I'll get more as I go. But as I started, I kind of went a little crazy, and I probably did more than I should have. But as soon as I got in the queue, I started watching videos on YouTube, finding consultants on Facebook, watching the videos that they make and the things that they do to learn what I needed to do, because I had no idea where I was supposed to start. And my sponsor was really great about giving me advice and, you know, any questions I had, but it's like you don't even know what questions to ask when you first get in the queue. So I'm just going to start off with what I got, and then at the end I'll kind of go through just a bare bones list of what I really feel you need. Obviously there's a ton of videos out there like this, and you don't really know until you try it what you bare bones need. So if there's any discrepancies, you know, I'll come back and do an update once I get my inventory, which should be in just a couple weeks. So first off, my business, things to run my business. I got business cards. I made them myself because I have Photoshop, and then I printed them through Vistaprint. I went ahead and got 1,000 business cards. I also got some referral cards, just a incentive for people that shop with me regularly to get people that don't shop with me to shop with me. I give them a $5 reward both ways. So if they refer somebody and they shop, you both get $5. I also printed some care cards. I left the back blank so that I could handwrite on them. I also made some really cool magnets as well for your washing machine. You can find on my Etsy shop, LulaRoeChelseachelsea. Pretty cool, because I never remember when I put my LulaRoe in the washer, and sometimes it makes its way into the dryer. But nothing is ruined because I buy most of my stuff bigger anyways. So anyways, I also bought some pay it forward cards. Now I'm going to do a program where if you buy for somebody else, and I know that, I give you like a little $2 reward card to come back and shop with me for yourself. So maybe if you didn't find anything for yourself that day, you can come back and try again, and hopefully not get too discouraged, especially if you bought for somebody else, maybe your kiddos, your mom, anybody. For clothing and storage, I bought velvet hangers. I know some people don't prefer them, but I've personally shopped at pop-ups where they've had velvet hangers and where they haven't, and you definitely notice a difference because they're just the cheap plastic hangers. Sometimes the clothes fall off, and then you're trying to shop and the clothes constantly are falling off and you're fixing them, and it gets a little overwhelming. I bought them on Amazon, like I said, and I got 50 for $20, and I went ahead and bought 500 of those. I also bought some skirt hangers. I got them 50 pack for $30, and I'm also going to carry kids clothes, so I went ahead and bought 30 kids hangers. I got those for $14.99. Those are the velvet ones again, just to kind of help the clothes stay on there a little bit better. I bought some baskets to store my leggings. I also bought a vintage suitcase at my local antique shop to display leggings as well as store them and be able to transport them easily. That's something that's definitely not a necessity, but the idea popped in my mind and I was like, why not? I got Peggy over here, my mannequin, on Amazon as well. She was $45. She is adjustable and she can go up to about 6 feet tall, so pretty nice. I also, I'm very crafty, so I bought an old TV cabinet and I ripped everything out and put a curtain rod in it. So it's a really cute display piece for not only my in-home Lula room, but also if I go to a pop-up or a multi-consultant sale, something to kind of help set me apart. So I'll show you a picture of that as well on here. As far as shipping goes, I bought some padded mailers on Amazon. I bought a 30 pack for $10. Also bought some poly mailers just to have. I don't ship a ton of stuff already, so I'm not super familiar with, you know, what's the cheapest way. I know I've watched a couple consultants and they say, you know, the flat rate envelopes are the way to go for 2 or more, but if it's just one item, generally it's cheaper to not do the flat rates. I also ordered some flat rate boxes and padded mailers from USPS because they're free. I started out with 30 of each. In hindsight, probably shouldn't have ordered all the boxes, excuse me, because I'm not sure how much of those I'll actually use, but I mean, they're free, they just take up a lot of space. I also bought a scale on Amazon. I am going with XPS shipping instead of stamps.com, which gives you a free scale. XPS is free though, so I bought the scale, I think it was like $15 on Amazon, and you know I love my Prime, so. I also bought some little thank you stickers. I planned on wrapping everything in tissue paper, so I bought that at the Dollar Tree and it was 30 sheets for $1, so not too bad. And then I just bought those little thank you stickers to seal the packages. I also bought some clear zip top bags on Amazon. I got 50 of those for $15 or for $10. So just to protect the clothes if they're not in a bag. I don't know if I'm gonna try to keep up with the bags once they get here. I know that I feel better when I get something that's in an original LulaRoe bag, but I also get that if you're gonna do a lot of in-home stuff, the bags may not be practical to keep. So I don't know that aspect of it yet, so that's why I went ahead and bought the clear zip top bags. As far as lives go and inventory wise, I already had an iPad that I purchased a few months ago, so I'm just going to use that. And I purchased a tripod on Amazon for $19.99. Came with a clicker to do automatic, and it's adjustable, and it fits my phone and my iPad, so I count that as a win. As far as pop-ups go, sorry, I bought this rack on Amazon. It's also fold down. I bought it for $79.99. Also have a 2-tier rack that I already owned from Walmart. I think it was maybe $10 or $11. It's just 2 tiers. I also bought a 4-pack of IKEA bags on Amazon. LulaRoe makes them now though, so I'm definitely going to be purchasing the cute ones that say LulaRoe on them, but those are just the garment bags to put your clothes in, zip them up, and take them with you. I also, at the Dollar Tree, they have those tall stand-up garment bags that'll probably hold 4 or 5 items. I bought those for the longer dresses like the Annas and the Maxis, so that if I'm going somewhere far away, I can put them in there and they don't get messed up. Those are $1 each, so I bought 5 of those. As far as giveaways, I love doing giveaways. So I know as soon as I started watching videos and people said give away so much it makes you sick, that was going to be me. So I purchased 4 pairs of leggings at full price, 2 pairs of TCs and 2 pairs of OSs, and I wish I had bought more because I ran out of stuff to give away. I wish I had bought more things to give away. That would be my #1 thing that I would do differently, is buy more things to give away. I also purchased some little water bottles that I can roll the leggings up and put them in. From Target, I bought some little zip top bags and other little cute things to give away with my leggings that I purchased. I also plan on doing some kind of monthly subscription box, so I purchased some boxes on Amazon that are pretty skinny to do that with as well. As far as my room goes, we just bought a house about 6 months ago, so we had an extra room. We don't have any racks on the walls or anything. I don't plan on doing that. We're gonna do a wood wall treatment to this wall, and then as you can see over here, we have a closet and we just added an extra rod in there, and that should hold most of my inventory, with the exception of obviously the long dresses that are gonna have to go on this. And then I have this awesome cabinet that I'll show you. again, that's gonna hold probably 30 or 40 pieces, and maybe even just all my kids' clothes, which would be a good way to keep it out of the way. So just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that's what I bought. I think honestly you can do this business as long as you have somewhere to put the clothes, whether it's a closet, whether it's hanging racks. You know, if you want to keep it folded up in the bins, I think the bins would be harder because, you know, obviously you got to take it out to photograph it, put it back in. But if you're committed to it, you don't even need racks or hangers. I think as long as you have somewhere to store the clothes, whether that's in bins under your bed, a closet, buckets somewhere, and business cards. I wish I had ordered my business cards. That's the other thing that I wish I'd done differently. If I had ordered my business cards as soon as I was in the queue, I could have been handing out business cards this whole time. Which people ask me, what is LulaRoe? Oh, I want to shop with you. Oh, I want to shop with you. Well, obviously you don't have your Facebook page for 2 months just sitting there, so the business cards would have been a great opportunity. So anyways, I think as long as you have somewhere to put your clothes and your business cards, that's all you need. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a good night. Again, sorry it's a little crazy, but we'll see you next time. Bye.